New York.
Worcestershire sauce.
Oh, that's a good Worcestershire. It gets better as you go.
It does.
Live with another episode of Mini Life. I am your host, Mini Mike. I am here with my main man, Scrippity Heap to Hoppa Sean.
How's it going, everyone?
Oh,
You like that?
We went with it. We went with it.
Straight in today.
I think our next design that you need to make is a like,
I think so. I think we need to try and find somehow to get those horns on our minis as well.
I think we can do that. We can do that. We can for sure find. Amazon has a special for sure. Well, gentlemen, we wanted to jump on here. I had a lovely conversation with my main man, Rollin, man, the other week, and I wanted to just give a quick little intro here for you guys. Rollin, man, as we speak about in the podcast, it has cerebral palsy, and so he has a little recording device. So it went pretty smooth. Obviously, the answers were recorded just so there's not a lot of dead time, but I just wanted to jump on and kind of preface that. Really interesting story, very inspirational, awesome man, and he's deep into the car scene, the mini scene, and he's got some cool whips. So go check it out. If you stay to the end, we are also announcing our shift knob giveaway.
Ooh.
So stay tuned for that and enjoy this episode with my main man, Rollin, man. All right, we are live with another episode of Mini Life. Today, I am in the honor of my main man, Isaac Rollin, man. Thanks for being on, man. How are you?
Hey, we're rolling.
Awesome. Well, Isaac, I appreciate you being on. And as you can see, we have a recording device here, so we'll kind of jump into that a little bit throughout the questions. But I'm really excited for this one. Me and Isaac, Rollin Man, you might know him on Instagram. It's RollingMan99. Also has a YouTube channel at Rollin Man. So go check him out while we're listening here, while you guys are listening. And unfortunately, Scrapyard is out of town, so he's not here today, Isaac. So he misses this one, but the show must go on. So you guys have listened before, so you always know kind of the first question we jump into is, why the Mini? Why was the Mini your first car?
I chose the Mini because it caught my eye. Yellow Minis are a fairly rare sight, though I've noticed quite a few more since Rollin Man started out. I was looking for something quirky and that makes people smile. I think my Mini does that. So it wasn't the result of a whimsical late-night purchase fueled by whiskey. It was a clear-headed decision to go for something that stood out, something that was as unique and full of character as the journey I'm on as a collector.
I love that. It's always kind of the talking point of Mini Life of, why the Mini, and it's unique, but there's something that we can't quite pinpoint. It's glad that it wasn't fueled by whiskey. I like that. So it's a yellow Mini. Like you said, they are kind of rare. You don't see those too often, but tell us a little bit about your Mini.
My Mini is a classic from 1972. It has a 1000cc engine. It looks just like the Minis in the movie, The Italian Job. Except they were Mark II and mine is a Mark III. It was completely restored about 10 years ago, including alloy wheels, disc brakes and an upgraded exhaust. The torque increased by nearly 40%, which does explain why it's so easy to spin the wheels as we're setting off. It has plenty of that charm that only Minis have. What I love most is the looks and smiles and waves we get as we drive down the road. I've never owned a Mini before, so I don't know if that is usual or if it's because my Mini is such a really great bright yellow.
That's true. I personally get a lot of looks over here, but I'm in California and you don't see them as often. But I think it's a little bit of both. One, it's bright yellow, and two, it's a mini. And I think just if you don't like a mini, then I don't know. Who are you? So you're pretty active kind of in the community now, or starting to get active in the community. You're in some mini owner clubs?
Absolutely. I'm part of the British Mini Club, which allows me to engage with a community that shares my enthusiasm for these classic cars. Being a member of groups like this is great. It's not just about having a common interest. It's about the friends you can make and the wealth of knowledge you have access to through the club members.
100%. We talk about this often. The mini community is one of the greatest, I think. I think everyone does a really good job. Obviously, there's some bad apples, but it's the friends and the knowledge that everyone's kind of working together and bringing us all together. It's amazing to be a part of some sort of club or group. Um, After the show, I'm heading over, meeting one of my buddies who's in my area now for coffee now. And the only reason I know him is through minis. So I love to see that. Rollin, man, you've mentioned, and I kind of alluded to it. And if you're listening, you might have wondered why this is recorded like that. You've mentioned that you have a disability. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. I have quadriplegic cerebral palsy. Basically, it means that all four of my limbs like to throw a party and not always invite my brain. It affects all my muscle movements. I use a wheelchair and my speech can be hard to understand, hence the app I'm using here.
I love that. I love the journey that you're on, and I've loved following you since we've met here. So hats off to you that you're still as active in the community and kind of pushing forward with that. Is there anything that makes your experience owning a classic car different because of this disability?
The most obvious thing is I don't drive, but actually I'm in good company there. Did you know that Charlie Watts, the late drummer of the Rolling Stones, had a stunning collection of vintage cars, yet he never learned to drive? Charlie's collection, by the way, included rarities like the 1937 Lagonda Rapide, a Bugatti Type 57 Atlantic, and a Lamborghini Miura, among others. He appreciated their design and would often just sit in the cars, enjoying the look and feel, which I can relate to. He matched his suits to the era of each car and enjoyed the aesthetics and the engine's sounds, rather than the driving experience itself. Other celebrity collectors who don't drive include Mariah Carey, Cardi B, and Ricky Gervais, the British comedian.
That's true. I mean, realistically, they are, to me at least, and a lot of people, kind of art pieces. I sometimes just go down to the garage, look at my car, maybe give it a little bit of a shine, sit in it, and just enjoy it. There's something to be said about owning it and not necessarily having to drive it every second of the day. So I do love that. Let's jump into a little bit about YouTube. You have a YouTube channel. Tell us a little bit about your channel. What do you do on there?
My channel is a celebration of my love of cars. It's about the joy of the journey, not just the destination. It's about the pleasure I get from buying and restoring classic cars as well as going along to shows. Each video is a story, featuring my beloved Mini and the adventures we embark on. As well as this, it's a space where I share my experiences as a car enthusiast with a disability. My aim is to enjoy myself, but along the way to inspire others, regardless of the challenges they may face, to pursue their own dreams and passions, one ride at a time.
Amazing message. Amazing message. So, in regards to your channel, what have you enjoyed most about making these videos and the channel as a whole so far?
Well, there's an undeniable buzz when displaying my Mini at shows. I love sharing the spotlight with such a beautiful piece of history. I also love hearing people's stories about their own Minis, past and present. Equally meaningful are the quieter moments, the ones spent in my garage. There's a unique kind of pleasure that comes from just sitting and being with my Mini. I had a mural painted in my garage. It's the tunnel scene from The Italian Job. I really enjoyed seeing the scene come together, and hanging out with the artist who brought my ideas to life. I've also enjoyed meeting people like yourselves who share my love for minis.
Man, that's cool. That's kind of a goal of mine, a bucket list to get some cool mini mural in my garage. But that must be super cool with the tunnel scene. I love that. What are some of your future plans here? What's going on?
First off, I plan to expand my collection. I've just bought a 1962 Lambretta scooter. The channel will feature restorations of the Lambretta to its original glory. I am on the lookout for other beauties, but I'm in no rush. I enjoy looking. After all, it's all about the journey, not the destination. There's a classic car festival in England called the Goodwood Revival. People dress in vintage gear and watch vintage cars racing whilst enjoying general revelry. I'm hoping to take the Lambretta there this September. The 1972 Mini just falls outside the years they allow into the park, unfortunately. I hope to cover the Goodwood Revival this year on my channel. I'm also looking to take the Mini on road trips. I live near the beautiful Lake District World Heritage Site as well as the city of Liverpool, the birthplace of the Beatles. I think my Mini would enjoy trips to these places and other English beauty spots. I love quirky characters, so I'm hoping to carry on meeting plenty of these along the way too.
That's awesome. Another bucket list of mine is going to the Goodwood Revival. That looks so much fun. Everything about it, like you said, the dress, the cars, the racing, everything looks so cool. So I look forward to checking that out on your channel and checking out the scooter, the Lambretta scooter. That's going to be super cool. So I look forward to seeing that. Isaac, I really appreciate you being on. Everyone, before we kind of end off here with the Patty Probe, please go give him a follow. Rollin Man 99 Instagram. Check out his YouTube. Follow his journey here and what he's got planned for the future. Rollin Man, you ready for a little Patty Probe questions here? Let's see. The first one. What is your favorite mini variant?
My favorite is, without a doubt, the Austin minivan. It has a great iconic design, but for me, it's more than that. Its history runs through my family. If I ever had the chance, I'd love to have one and livery it up with Blizzards, my great-grandpa's family business name. He made products which used cast iron metal such as church pews, school furniture, benches, lamp posts and manhole covers. They had a minivan in their fleet back in the day, and although the business isn't around anymore, having a minivan adorned with the Blizzards branding would be a beautiful way to pay homage to my great-grandpa's legacy. It's not just about the vehicle. It's about reviving a piece of family history.
That's one of the coolest things, I think, is the minivans with like a hand-painted sign, and even cooler if it's tied to your family history. Excuse me. I always thought about doing that too. One day, my great-grandfather had a auto shop here in Southern California when he moved, called All Makes Welcome, I think. All Makes something like that, which would be really cool with the old van, hand painted. That's super cool. I love that answer. Always a controversial one here. 10-inch, 12-inch, or 13-inch?
I have 10-inch wheels on my Mini at the moment. For the look, I would say the bigger the better. Although anything more than 10 inches on a classic Mini gets a bit bouncy.
That is true. That is true. Do you have a favorite wheel model? Anything specific?
The Revolution 4-spoke with black and diamond that are on my Mini are my favorite.
It's a good choice. I don't know if anyone's ever said that one before, but it's a great wheel choice. That again, you don't see too often. I don't see that too often here, so I love that wheel. Let's see here. In what way, excuse me, in what way do you think Mini surpasses other cars? Like we kind of touched on this at the very beginning. What do you think makes it so unique, so special?
It's fun to travel in and it's got a uniquely British style which I'm proud of. It has an unmatched cultural popularity which is universal. Here I am in the UK talking to you, a Mini fan from the US. Did you also know there's a YouTuber called Mini_Life from Japan? The Mini stands out for its iconic design as well as its compact size whilst still being quite roomy inside. It's stylish and unique and a celebrity in its own right.
100%. Yeah, it's hard to put a pinpoint it really what it is, but there's so many unique features, designs, and it's just loved worldwide, like you said. So, great answer. And the last here that everyone loves, a fan favorite here. If you could have a drink, coffee, beer, tea with one Mini celeb, who would it be and why?
Mini legend Nick Swift. He's here on YouTube. He takes classic minis and suits them up to race quality. He races at Goodwood Festival of Speed and Goodwood Revival. I'd love to bump into him there.
Absolutely. I hope you do bump into him. When you do, tell him I've been trying to get him on the show. We were pretty close. He was busy with race season, and then the guy I was talking to disappeared. I don't know if he doesn't work there anymore. So I've been trying to get a hold of them again. So hopefully I can get somebody from SwiftTune on, because that would be an awesome one. I just saw the other day, I don't know if you saw on Instagram, they had a cool video of him in car off the first lap. He was ripping the Clubman Mini around. It was super fun. But Isaac, Rollin Man 99 on Instagram. Go follow him. YouTube at Rolling Man. I really appreciate you being on. Amazing insight. Love watching your journey. Love watching your content. Please keep it up. And I appreciate the support. And you got anything else for the people?
Thanks for having me on Roll into the Future.
Love it. I love it. Thank you again, and I will catch you guys on the next one. I hope you enjoyed that episode. Rollin Man's a cool guy. He's cool. And check out his YouTube. He's putting out content, and his Instagram. He's got a lot of stuff on there. Cool dude. Really nice guy. So check that out. So, Sean. Shift knob. Knob heads. The knob heads are here.
Dude, they are incredible. I am so jealous that we were doing this for a giveaway and not actually keeping these for ourselves, because the temptation was unreal.
Listen, Derek smashed it out of the park. God dang it. We should have had that pulled up. Gotta have that pulled up. Derek, I'm bad at his Instagram name. I don't know.
It's at K.
I mean, I think it's his last name, but I don't know how to say
this
it.
Is so bad.
Claygraf. That's a difficult name. Claygraf.
Yeah, so it's at KLEGRAEFE.
I mean, yeah. So I mean, it could be Claygrafe, or it could just be Claygraf. I don't know. So
no idea.
But
I'm sure
I know
he's going to pull us up on this.
I know how to say Derek. I do know how to say that. He should change it to his like kind of like a slogan or like kind of company. It's not really, it's like his hobby.
Yeah.
Mini AF. So speaking of, so the first thing, he made these awesome shift knobs, one aluminum, one brass, two different designs. The aluminum's a little bit more of a teardrop kind of classic, a little spin on the classic, and the other one's just kind of a just like a one-off brass kind of. I don't even know how to describe it. It's really cool. Obviously, go to our Instagram, minilife.37 to check that out. He also put out something on his Instagram of him spinning it on the lathe.
Oh, it was such a cool video, that.
Yeah. So first place, we're about to do the drawing here. First place gets to pick which knob they want. Comes with a cool little Mini Life logo for the top. So once you spin it on, you can kind of adjust it how you see fit. And the second place is going to get a little bit of a sticker pack. Derek included a bunch of stickers, Mini AF, an air freshener, I believe. I'll throw in some Mini Life stickers as well. So get a little sticker pack.
Yeah, so we'd just like to also thank everyone who's entered this competition as well. I think there was over 150 likes on the Instagram post. I think there was I can't remember how many comments there were, but there was a lot. So to everyone who has entered, thank you very much. It does mean a lot to Mike, myself, and also, I've forgotten his name, Derek? Yeah, Derek. Mate, it has been such a day this end. Oh no, it's all gone wrong.
It's like when you you meet somebody on Instagram and you're like, shit, I don't know their name, I just know their handle. You're like, oh, you're
so and so, yeah.
You're big sexy 69XXX. Awesome. Well, good thing they have their Instagram handles on their car, so.
Wow, yeah, this is it.
Tell us, Sean, the giveaway post. Tell us a little bit about the design that you made for this. I thought it turned out great. Tell us a little bit about what your inspiration about this little advert was.
Dude, I was so stoked at how well this came out. As a lot of you know, if you do actually follow me on Instagram, I'm well into my classic adverts, so vintage car magazines from like the 60s, 70s, maybe early 80s. And I came across this advert for I think it was a 1970s Clubman in the back of a magazine. And even though it wasn't a direct copy of that, I took a lot of inspiration from that in terms of like the word placement and the sort of the main header for it. It was probably one of the funnest things I've designed as of date, making sure it was all nice and grainy to give that vintage magazine vibe. It was a lot of fun, Mike. I actually I really enjoyed that one, and I think it came out pretty well.
I love the whole design, but I especially love, for some reason, I don't know why, it just kind of like, I feel like it's catchy. And I feel like every podcast or every kind of like brand needs like a slogan. And at the bottom of the advert, it said, what does it say? Welcome. What does the actual one say? Welcome back to a better mini.
Yeah. Welcome back to a better podcast.
I know, but what does the actual the thing say? Welcome back to a better mini. I think it said welcome back to a better mini.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
But yeah, so he put welcome back to a better podcast. And I don't know why, I just thought that was super cool. So I think that might be our new slogan.
It might stick.
It might stick. I think it's kind of cool. Welcome back to a better podcast. I don't know. I feel the vintage vibe on it, you know?
Right?
I feel the vintage vibe. So don't mind me. I am faffing about over here.
You love that word, don't you know?
I use it all the time.
Honestly, whenever you message me.
What do I do?
Whenever you message me, there's always something that's a faff.
Well, I mean, naturally, it's a faff.
I love
about.
It. I'm so glad we taught you that word.
I mean, I'm faffing about on Instagram, trying to pull up the damn Instagram, picker thing, filtered. Let's see. All right. I think we've done it. We're gonna pick. We're gonna spin it twice. Let's
Ooh,
see.
we go for a 2 spin.
Well, let's see. How do I did it do it? See, we're faffing here right now. We're faffing. I got that in there. I gotta do this. Okay, there we go. Here we go. All right. We're pulling up. Let's see. All righty.
I'm excited to
Okay.
see who this is.
All righty. All right. Here we go. The first is the first pull that we do going to be the second place prize or the first place prize?
Just about to ask. Let's rock paper scissors this live now and pick. So I'll pick second place. You can pick first place. Whoever wins decides who this winner's going to be.
Okay, so I'm first place and you're second. Is that what you said?
Yeah. So if I win rock paper scissors, then on the spin of the wheel, it'll be second place. If you win, it'll be first place.
Okay, are we doing rock paper scissors shoot or
yeah, rock paper scissors shoot.
Okay, ready?
Rock
paper scissors shoot.
Ooh, both scissors. All right. 2 out of 3.
Rock paper scissors shoot.
Scissors again. God damn. All right.
The delay. All right, here we go.
The suspense, man. All right, ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, come on. So this is going to be first place then.
All right, so so the spin is going to be first place winner for a shift knob. Here we go. Oh, you don't even see it. It is David XCDG. David XCDG. We will give you a. Let's see. I gotta pull him up. I'm gonna pull him up.
Let's drop him a message. Well done, David. Thanks again for entering the competition.
Let's see, David.
I think he's going to be one happy chappy.
Let me write that down so I don't lose it. That would be a X.
Do you need a pen, Mike?
I got a pen. I just don't have it. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Well, actually, while we're on the show here, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the comments section. And we're gonna make sure he followed the rules. How about that? Oh,
that's always a good plan.
Because there are some rules here. There are rules to follow. A lot of entries. Like
I said, over 150 likes on the picture.
I don't even see him yet in the thing. There he is. Okay. All right.
Is he following Derek?
That's what I gotta see. We're either gonna give you this knob on the air or disqualify you.
Named and shamed as well, man.
Oh, that's funny. All right, David. All righty, click. Oh, I know David. We've chatted several times. We have chatted. I know he's following us. Now let's see, Derek. And he's following Derek.
Hey!
All right, sweet. Right. He is the winner. All right,
what do you reckon he's going to go for? Brass or the aluminium?
That's a tricky. I don't know. He looks like a brass guy, but I don't know.
What would you go
for? It's really tough because he doesn't really have any pictures of his Mini on here, but I know I think he's got a project going. Let me see. Let's just talk behind his back real quick. I think he's got a red Mini or green. Maybe
to be fair, brass with red or green would go really well.
Yeah, maybe he's got a couple projects going.
Nice.
So it's tough because I love the look of the brass. It's very vintagey. It vibes really well with my car. It is really heavy, not in a bad way, but it's like, all right, do you want like a real weighted shift knob? Whereas the aluminium, apparently, is very clean, very classic-y. Also, heavier than probably a stock shift knob, but I don't know, man. It's really cool. I kept forgetting I wanted to drive around with them and just see which one I give a little feedback, but I haven't done that. Maybe I'll do that today, but I didn't want to muck them up a little bit, so
yeah, no, I get that.
So I don't know. It could be a toss-up. I did the poll when we first announced it, and it was pretty much like 50-50. I think the aluminum was slightly ahead, I think.
I mean, it is a very sleek design.
It is.
It is cool.
It is cool. It is cool. Okay. We're going to we're picking another one. All right. Runner up for
sticker pack
the air fresheners. And an air freshener. All right. Pick another winner. Here we go. Spinning. 3, 2, 1. Start. No whammies. Oh, V6 Mini.
No way. Oh,
there
let's
we
go.
V6 Mini coming in hot for the sticker pack.
Congratulations.
Yep, that's a good one.
Hasn't he got his wife's Mini up and running?
Did he? I don't know. So
I can't remember if he did or not.
Cade was on, I don't remember what episode, but he's that crazy cabriolet with the damn Honda in the back. Maybe does he have the
I'm sure he did.
Maybe. Oh, those are all his pins ones. So yeah, maybe. So awesome, cool. We'll send out a sticker pack to him. Where was David located? Cade's in the States. David, I'm not sure where you're at. I think he's somewhere in Europe. Unless he's, I don't know, he doesn't have a lot of, he's kind of flying under the radar, a little under the radar, so I don't know. Oh, what is this language? I don't know. I had to translate. I'm looking at the gram right now. So anyways, hopefully it doesn't pick the brass because that might cost a pretty penny to send over. No, I'm just kidding.
We'll just shave it. We'll shave it down a little bit.
I'll chop it in half. Have half a knob. So let's see. Awesome. Congratulations to both. I appreciate everyone for entering. We're gonna have another giveaway coming up soon with Mountainy. We're just finalizing that. Go check out Mountainy Classic, mountainyclassic.co.uk as well. Check out their website. I believe is that the website that Jody redid? That one specific one?
That's it. Yeah, mountainyclassic.co.uk.
Yep, she faffed about on that, so go check it out. Give them some love. Mini Life 10 for a little bit of a 10% discount. Every little bit helps. I know I like that. Man, you know what?
Go on.
When am I getting a damn leather steering wheel? I keep faffing about on that, and I'm just, it's at the point where I'm just, it's one of those things though. It's like, I'm like in the mode that I spent so much time faffing on that car that I'm just driving it, and I don't want to touch it. I'm just going,
I get that. And to be honest, like the traditional steering wheel that you've got in it just looks so cool.
It works well.
It does fit the car very well.
As much as I want a new leather steering wheel, to support brand new and buy from Mountainy, I kind of want to find an old one. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so you got a little bit of patina, a little bit of rustic look to it. Yeah, I get that.
You gotta have just nothing crazy, because that the Mountainy I have in there now was new. So, but it, like, the wood fits the vibe, but a brand new leather one might be a little too. I don't
know. It might be a nice mix of old and new, because sometimes that does work really well. I think with the black leather one, that would work.
Maybe. Yeah, that's true. Black leather. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, because that's true. I guess it should. I don't know. Huh. Well, what's new with your Mini?
Sanding. A lot more sanding, and a little bit more sanding still. I'm very, very close to priming up my new wheels.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm very, very excited about that. I've just got to finalize a color for it. I'm going to redesign. I put a poll up on Instagram yesterday or the day before about running a hand painted livery or to keep it gold with a blue bumper. And I think I got like 88% on hand painted livery. So I've got to revise what I've already designed and maybe make it a little bit more subtle. It's a little bit too much in your face, I think.
You're going to dial back the hand painted livery? Or is it still, well, I don't know if you're going to announce this on the air, but is it still going to be gold with hand painted livery though?
Yeah, so the car's still going to be gold, or at least 90% of the car is still going to be gold. It's just I've got to figure out what I want to paint on there and what's going to work and what's not going to work. So I'm going to make 2 or 3 designs and just see how it goes, really.
Yeah, I think the design, like at least the way that your mind was working on the one that you showed me, I think it looks cool and it's your style for sure. But always have kind of a rough draft and work from there. You always start.
The problem is with that design that I sent you is it's not very outlawish. It is, but it isn't. It could be cooler.
It could. It's not gritty outlaw, but it's outlaw in the sense that you went ham on a hand painted livery that is not your traditional mini style.
That's one way to put it.
If you think about it, right? You think about it, outlaw just basically means you're not doing the norm.
That's
essentially.
Yeah.
We're paraphrasing. I don't know what the actual definition is, but
yeah,
right. You're going against the norm.
Yeah, definitely.
Outlaw always gets a gritty kind of vibe to it. So in that sense, it's not outlaw, but it's definitely outlaw.
Yeah, I see what you mean. It's,
you know what I mean?
I think it's too bright. I think that's the problem.
I would say I would not do that color personally.
No,
I wouldn't. But I like the gritty outlaw style, but it's still outlaw. It's going against the grain.
Definitely.
I just don't think it like doesn't not work with the gold. But I don't know. I think I think it's one of those things where you got to like play around with a bunch of different colors to see, because the gold is like it doesn't, like, everything kind of works with it in a weird way. In a weird way, you know what I'm saying? But like something's gonna be like, boom, that's it.
Yeah, there's got to be a definitive moment in terms of color choices that's going to be like, actually, no, that really works well. Whereas at the moment, I'm a bit I'm an-ahhing.
Yeah,
but we'll see. How about you? What's new with Gold Tooth?
Nothing, man. I got my. Did I tell everybody that I finally got my Mamba center caps?
I can't remember if you did.
I don't remember if I announced that. Well, first of all, and again, I'm not going to dig through Instagram right now. I really apologize. Maybe I should talk to him first. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. Actually,
executive decision.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. He's announced it on his Instagram. I don't know. Yeah. Whatever. If he hates me, he hates me. I'm just kidding. A cool guy on Instagram. I'm drawing a blank on his name. He had some 3D printed Mamba Center caps, and I said those are super cool. And he was very gracious. Sent me the file, and one of my acquaintances printed it for me, and he printed it with like kind of shiny aluminum looking, like, I don't know how it works, plastic. I don't know what it is, and overlaid the black plastic of the Mamba, and it, like, if I just flash this to the camera, you can't quite tell.
You can't tell at all.
It needs a few little tweaks to make it fit a little bit better in my experience. So I'm gonna get some calipers and measure and kind of tweak it maybe, but But the long story short here is, when I literally got this file, the guy printed it for me, and I've been talking to this gentleman for 3+ years about a set of Mamba center caps, and he was in the state of California with me. And we've been going back and forth negotiating cash, trades, and I'm not bashing anybody, but there's certain things that I can't. I've said this before. I'm not good at spending money, which is a good thing. And certain things, like center caps, I feel like I shouldn't. I don't give a shit how rare they are. It's a damn center cap. Like it's a center cap. It's not a Weber carburetor. It's not a Jack Knight straight cut gearbox. It's not, it's not these like crazy things that you're like, oh, I never see that. It's their center caps. It's a damn wheel center cap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that. I get that, but they are
They're rare.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're rare. I get it. Like, you don't see them every day, and they're rare or whatever. The rare as hen's teeth, as you would say. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it like he wanted this or that, and whatever it was, I just didn't have it. I might have done it because I was desperate. And I just held out, and I was like, I just can't do it. And then one day he came to me, and he was like, recently he came to me, and he was like, what would you do? And I told him my price of like a junky set versus a clean set. And he was like, well, that's your lucky day. And I was like, really? Really? Oh, okay. And he sent me his PayPal, and I paid, and I was like, son of a bitch, that just happened,
mate. So the patience game, and it works.
The moral of the story, and this holds true to everything Mini I own, literally everything Mini I own, is I want it, but I'm not going to spend top dollar on it. I just wait, and it always pops up. The S, obviously everyone wants a freaking Mark 1S.
Right.
Ding, one pops up, $1,500. See ya. The same with my Gold Tooth, right? I had wanted a classic Mini forever, and I just, never was in a spot to pay top dollar for a nice running one. And I just had alerts on Craigslist, and it popped up, and I was like, oh, would you look at that?
Well, damn. Looks
Traded,
like I'm going to go see a car. Yeah.
So anyways, now I have a real Mamba center caps, and I am paranoid as all get out that they're going to fall out, but they've been in there.
Admit, I think you posted one of your Cars and Coffee mornings, and you sent me a picture of the center caps in. I think it was the first day you put them in, and I was like, Mike, you are so brave running them. Like I was worried for you.
I took the wheel off. I put tape around the kind of like outside of the cap. I wedged them in there. I kind of give them a tap around the outside, and they're in there pretty good. Every time I stop, I swear I'm not even messing. I go around and I make sure I tap them. I'm like, all right, they're still in there. Give it so. But
oh man,
I think what I'm going to do is refine this 3D printed version, and these will be like the dailies.
Yeah. 100%.
I hate to do that though. Like, is that?
I mean, I would do that. Dude,
the
they're so rare.
The real ones look so. These in the wheel look like everyone was fooled. I didn't say what at first. They were like, "Oh wow," You have to get up on them to really see. But if it's on the car, you can't tell. It's kind of crazy. It's a great design. So kudos to again, I forget his name. Sorry.
But they actually, when you showed me the center caps, they actually inspired me to do a post for Mini Life. Actually.
Ooh, yes, I forgot about that.
It was almost like a cross between a traditional tattoo with the Mamba snake and the Mini Life logo.
Looks really cool. I think I posted that. Did I post that?
I think you did on the stories, yeah.
On the story, yeah. We didn't drop it in the feed.
Maybe we should.
We should drop it in the feed. It's a good post.
I mean, it'd be a really cool sticker as well.
It would be. Yeah. So, nothing else. I've just been driving and just going to some meets and shows and whatnot. Just having fun.
Nice.
Running nice. Loving it. It's fun. I love getting in that thing. Like you told me the other day, like, we'll just daily drive it. It's like, it's not that I don't want to. It's more so that well, it's kind of uncomfortable when you're in like kind of work clothes, I guess. Like I wear my boots a lot, and that's not the most comfortable thing with the little pedals. But I'm more so. It's just during the week, and I'm sure it's the same by you. Like driving on the highway here, people even on the weekends, they just don't care. They just don't care. They are zipping around. It's like they don't even see you.
Yeah.
And they're up your asshole. They come. It scares me, dude. It's like, what are you doing? Like, why? Like, you see that I'm going 60 to 65, which is over the speed limit. All right, maybe it's at the speed limit. I don't know what the speed limit is. 60, 65, maybe. They're coming like they just don't care, man. I want like it. That's why I just don't like driving it during the week.
I think the biggest problem as well is a lot of people in modern cars now. Their car is an A to B. There's no passion for driving anymore unless you are in the circle that we're in. So when we're out in our classics, obviously we're going to be a lot more alert to what's going on around us because people don't care anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's so used to driving in a nanny state of, the car does everything for me. All I've got to do is point it in the right direction. And I think that's the biggest problem.
Yeah, because you have to drive most classic cars. Like they're, it's not like it's willy nilly, but like you have to pay attention. There's not like there's not cruise control. There's not power steering in a lot of them, right? And it's and everyone's just like zoned out on their phone, whatever it is, or they're just in a rush. Everyone's in a rush. I walk a lot too, and that's even scary. Like everyone. The amount of people that I know this is a fact in California, people blow through stop signs. Yeah. So every time I come up to a crosswalk, I'm like, all right, do I got room? Because this guy ain't stopping. So let's just every single time. And I'll like I started playing games with them. I kind of like walk out. They're not paying attention. I see them flying up, and I like walk out enough where I know I'm out of danger.
Yeah.
And they see you at the last second, they slam on the brakes, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, come on, like, dude, you asshole." But I tell myself that like I didn't know it's not true because everyone does it. I was like, oh, well, maybe their wife's in labor, maybe someone's in the hospital, maybe they really got to take a dump. I don't know, But it's everybody, dude. It's just
No, I get it. It's the same here.
But anyways, just been driving it, just enjoying it. So I really got the itch. The Overcrest Rally was this past weekend, or this weekend, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I've been keeping up to date with it, and I am so envious. It looked like an incredible time.
How about this, Sean? Let's talk about this on air right now.
Ooh, okay.
The Overcrest Rally, the one that's coming up later this year, is going to be in the Ozarks.
Ooh.
Do you know where that is?
I have no idea. Please inform me.
So the Ozarks, I think, is kind of a region, and I think in I'm gonna just give it a Goog right now. So I think the one that like where they're actually going to be for the Overcrest, I think it's going to be in Arkansas, because I think it goes like Missouri, Arkansas, parts of Tennessee, I believe. Like it's like kind of like the region, the mountain area, swampy rivers, lake, like that kind of stuff. But there was I think it kind of got popular because there was like a TV show called The Ozarks, but that's where they're gonna go. How about you fly over and you be my co-pilot?
Oh, dude, that would be so sick, right?
Let's talk off air and see if we can figure it out.
Let's see if we can figure something out, because not only would it be an absolute treat for me, but it'll be a treat for our listeners as well, because I'm sure they would want to hear that experience as well, and maybe then they can go off and do it themselves as well. So
the road trip experience, it's just something about a United States of America road trip. I sent you this. We always jibber jabber about how like U.S. is so much bigger than UK. Yeah, we know. I saw that funny post on Instagram. Some British guy that's been living in the U.S. and he's like, he was going off. He's like, mate, like I didn't realize until I'm here, like U.S. Americans vacation in another state. Like it's like I can go in 45 minutes. I'm in France and this and that, and in the United States, you're still in the same state. Like
that's it, and without a passport or anything, yeah.
But that's why it's the road trips here. Like you can go so many places, and it's like obviously there's certain regions that are very like the Midwest is kind of just plain and flat, but like there's so many different areas and different like each state is so different. But that's why I love kind of doing the road trip. Even California, driving from San Diego up to Northern California, the difference in towns and stuff, it's crazy. It's hard to explain.
No, I'll have to come and experience it for sure. But yeah, let's definitely talk off air about it and see if we can figure something out and make it work.
That'd be cool. That would be cool. Let's think about it.
Let's do it.
I got some ideas already. Anything else for the people? Go follow MiniLife.37, Goldtooth Cray, Scrapyard, Mountain Classic. Our winners, David XCDG and V6_Mini.
Congratulations.
And my main man, Rollin Man, check him out. He's got a YouTube as well. Go support him. Good stuff, good content. He's got some cool stuff coming up that he's been posting about a little bit. So,
that's it.
Anything else?
Don't forget to buy yourself some Mini Life merch as well, guys. MiniLife37.BigCartel. Go get yourself some t-shirts. Go get yourself some stickers. Maybe a hat. And as soon as we sell some more stuff, we'll start releasing some more stuff. So do yourselves a favor.
All right. I will catch you guys on the next one.
See you later.